Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Oscar Buzz Trivia here, joined as always by Thomas, and we have special guest
Yes.
Sam. Sam's here from I don't know, you may have heard it. He's on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow. Brilliant
he's
entrance.
on Twitter. Yeah. Anyways, hi Sam.
Hello.
Okay, so it's time for BAFTA.
Yes.
What do you want me to say?
Don't know.
It's
I
time for
don't know.
BAFTA predictions.
Yes.
DGA is also in like a couple of hours.
Yep.
Like literally a couple of hours. So we're a little bit scared about that. So before we get into BAFTA predictions, which happen tomorrow, in less than 24 hours, let's just briefly talk about DGA. So Charlotte Wells is obviously winning.
Yes.
Right?
Hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah, unless something really weird.
No.
No, there's no chances of that. It's gonna be Charlotte Wells. It's gonna be Charlotte Wells.
No. It's gonna be Charlotte Wells, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Charlotte Wells is to win DGA first time. For director, it's probably Navalny.
Yeah, for documentary. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it could go on a race because it's very interesting. We don't really have a front runner in documentary at this point in the race, which is sort of a bit strange. But I guess it's Navalny. Like I guess that's
DGA and
just the front
PGA
runner.
is where Navalny happens, I think.
Yeah, and I
That's
guess that
where-
just makes it the front runner.
Hello, Daniel in the chat. And then DGA feature, the big prize.
Yeah.
We're all scared.
I'm not, because I know it's going to be Steven, and no one's expecting this. So
But you're gonna predict Daniels though, right? Or are you predicting Steven?
I'm predicting Steven for this.
You're predicting Steven? Okay.
Wow.
I don't know about the Oscar. Whoever wins this, I might predict for the Oscar because they are like pretty spectacular at predicting that. They've only missed like
Yeah,
3 times.
they're really consistent.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I'll be doing the same. I'll be doing the same.
They've missed what the notable ones is like Chicago, The Godfather, and 1917. Like those are the ones at the
Right.
top.
Yeah.
But other than that, like they don't miss, and they've been going on
Right.
forever. And yeah, again, whoever wins this, I'm going to predict for the Oscar.
And it's
Yeah.
Spielberg's interesting because remember the TIFF People's Choice stat, how whatever wins TIFF People's Choice always wins one above the line Oscar. And we were always like, last year it was like, oh, is Belfast going to win original screenplay? Probably not. And then it won. So
Yeah.
maybe that's just Spielberg with director, and it's a lone directing win, just like Jane Campion last year. Like
So weird
that's
that
possible.
happens twice in a row.
The problem,
Yeah.
the problem is then what's Everything Everywhere's package?
Well,
Does
then,
it
yeah, you'd have to
Win
seriously
original
think
screenplay?
about that. Yeah,
Is
because
it
if it
win
wins Double
screenplay
J and
supporting?
SAG, like that
Yeah.
would be fine. I guess that's a sort of Coda package. Like Coda only got a screenplay, a supporting actor, and then picture. So it would
mean,
be
that's a
not
lot
the
of
package
things
I'd
packaged.
expect it to get, but yeah, it would still work.
Yeah. So that's all very interesting because but then what if Banshees just wins? And then like Banshees has won,
Oh yeah.
Fablemans has won, Tar has won, Everything Everywhere has won. Like, I mean, then
Top
what are we
Gun wins
doing?
PTA, like
Top Gun wins PGA, then what do we do? What do we say now?
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
yes.
Like
Yeah,
we could
that's
have
what we're
every
doing at this
major
stage.
contender. Like no, we could have a scenario where no movie wins more than one above the line Oscar.
And then boom, Triangle of Sadness wins Best
And the
Picture.
Triangle of Sadness,
Yeah.
Women Talking wins Best Picture. Yeah.
In a tie with
Yeah.
Triangle of Sadness.
And the tie with
Yes.
they tie.
What
They
a
tie.
great result. What a great result. Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't hate that. I
No.
wouldn't hate that. Who's everyone got BAFTA for Best Actor? We'll get there in just a second. DGA winners are announced.
I think
they
in
start
3
in-
hours they start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soon.
Which is
Yeah.
fucking late.
Well, no, they start in an hour, but then
Oh, really?
they'll get done. They take like 2 hours, I think. Yeah. I think Will Mavity said they start at
Okay,
like
that's
8
a
Central.
long time.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into BAFTA though. Let's get into BAFTA.
Alright.
Best Picture.
Yeah.
Got Gold Derby pulled up. I agree with Gold Derby here. I'm feeling bad.
I agree with Gold Derby as
I
well.
agree. Yeah.
I think it's just Banshees, like it's a British sort of thing. It feels like it's got home field advantage in some sort of way, and
Which
I just
doesn't
don't know
always
if
work.
Everything Everywhere at Once is a BAFTA sort of pick for picture.
But it did get the same number of nominations, which is like it means that it's still very
Yeah.
beloved. But I think that if Banshees wins this, that actually helps Everything Everywhere win the Oscar because
Yep.
whatever wins this never wins the Oscar.
Yep. They
So,
rarely correlate.
Best
But the
Picture-
really interesting thing then, the interesting thing is if Everything Ever doesn't win PGA, then it just has Critics' Choice, and then I guess SAG Ensemble, which is really interesting.
If it even wins that.
If
Yeah.
it even wins SAG Ensemble, like it
SAG
can end up
Ensemble
with
is
just
not
Critics'
guaranteed,
Choice.
yeah.
Like SAG and PGA are not locked in here,
No.
which is so interesting. But
Yeah.
yeah, All Quiet, or I don't see All Quiet happening necessarily.
People seem to keep saying All Quiet just because it got that sort of absurd number of nominations, but that's not a picture winning thing here. It is a tech winning thing, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
That
dude,
would be really interesting if it won.
it would be really interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I just think that helps everything everywhere even more. Honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Banshees or Tar again. I saw like the dude from like The Guardian saying Tar was gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Jack too.
Oh, okay.
Jack, was that you
Yeah.
in The Guardian? I don't think Tar's winning here. Again, that doesn't feel like a Best Picture winning type movie. At least,
No.
like I don't know. I guess we'll see if Field wins DGA tonight, which I think Jack you're predicting as well, right?
That would be wild.
Because if Phil can win director here,
is the Academy's directors branch? The Academy's directors branch has to be more international than the Directors Guild voters.
Well, it's the Directors Guild of America, so
yeah. So naturally, the Academy's directors branch is more. I mean, they really directors branch this year, as they do every year. But
right.
I feel like Todd Field winning here, then I'd kind of have to predict him to win the Oscar, because I feel like international voters would go more for that than American ones. But
that's what I'm thinking. Whoever wins at DGA,
I don't know where people got this. Where did people get this idea of? Like randomly, like 2 weeks ago, I saw people starting to predict this on Twitter. I'm like, are you just bored, or are you like actually like? Did you get some information that is telling you this? Some information that is top secret that
I think some of Jack's argument was that 14 of the last 15 Best Director winners were also nominated in cinematography, and Tar is the only movie this year to get a cinematography nomination.
Maybe.
So if Field wins DGA, then or BAFTA, like if he wins one precursor, then that would probably give him enough. I paired as the only director with the cinematography nomination, which are very strongly linked. Then that really helps him. And then if that's winning actress, Tar with director and actress, especially in that scenario where like Banshees takes screenplay, everything ever a supporting actor, like everything else wins one, and then you have Tar with director and actress, like that's just obviously the best package. But we need that step where Todd Field has to be winning DGA.
I feel like we're kind of, this is like if Darren won the DGA for Black Swan. Like people don't know
if this is interesting,
Daniels, or if it's going to be Spielberg, and they're like, oh, you know, Darren Todd Field. Like,
I don't know. I've never been convinced either that it's a director.
This is interesting though. London Critics ties very closely with BAFTA Picture. Like I can see it. Also, hello Alex. I see the logic. And editing, and Tar also is the only one that has
like the recent winners. So, but the thing is, most of the critics have given it to the Daniels, and you'd expect it to be Todd Field.
That's true as well. Yeah, because Tar was more sort of critically acclaimed.
Well, the big critics groups gave it to Field.
Yeah.
Like NSFC, like I think he did well with like NSFC and New York and LA and London. Like all of the big critics groups did give it to Todd Field. So
but I guess if you look at the majority giving it to everything everywhere, like suggests a more popular support for it. I don't know. I just don't think Todd
Or it could just be Steven Spielberg and we're talking about nothing.
Oh yes, it could just be Steven Spielberg. Of course.
Yeah. So all very interesting, but we are in picture saying Banshees.
We are.
Because it just kind of makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like,
and we'll give it some awards later on. So,
yeah. Very, very interesting though. Okay, director.
I weirdly don't think it'll be the Daniels, but I also don't know who else it would be.
Who?
Yeah.
Are you gonna say Todd Field? Or are you just gonna say Todd Field?
Again, Todd Field. I don't
know. What if I just went with Park Chan-wook because in my mind,
to make up for the snub. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I guess I'll go along with it, but
I mean, McDonough doesn't make sense.
No, and Berger doesn't really make sense either. Like, he's not a big name director. Like, if it was a big name international director attached to the film, like maybe, but no, I do Berger.
Yeah. So okay, Ramen's Jet's going with Field. I assume Jack is going with Field. I don't know. I feel like it's just because like BAFTA director, like they very consistently
pair
go
up
with the Oscar winner as well. I feel so. Like I think they're the second most correlative, just behind DGA.
Okay. Yeah.
I think
I might go with Todd Field, honestly.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, but if he wins this and not the DGA, then I'll just predict who wins the DGA. Because again, like The Social Network won the BAFTA for director, like the BAFTA, and The King's Speech is so British, and it won the DGA instead. So
how is that an argument against Everything Everywhere? I guess
if that means just if Everything Everywhere doesn't win either of them, then that's the case. But I feel like Everything Everywhere winning here for director, I don't know. I'll call it on Twitter 5 minutes before they announce the award and solidify which one of the two I'll say. But for now, just to be interesting, I'll go with Todd Field.
Okay. I'll be in Daniels. I just feel like they make sense. They get paired up with Picture, and they just sweep. Like they feel like a sweeping director.
So, I'll say Todd Field as well. I like because I am kind of like feeling, I don't know. Like I kind of feel like it could he win the Oscar though? Like that's if he wins here, can he win the Oscar?
I don't know. I think it's whoever wins at DGA that wins the Oscar.
Well, but the interesting thing is, what if Spielberg wins DGA and Todd Field wins here?
Then I'd still be going
more. Oh, I don't know. Todd Field feels like more. Todd Field feels like more the director's branch pick than Steven Spielberg to me.
Mm-hmm. But Steven Spielberg can make sense because, as you said, the TIFF People's Choice Star, like for it to win.
I have to say this. I really don't think Oscar voters are going, that movie won a TIFF choice.
Oh, well, yeah. It's just
no, I know, but it's more about the sort of
about like popular support.
Appeal, yeah.
I guess, but I feel like that's just kind of a random link. I don't know if it's like a genuine statistic.
I mean, well, that's most statistics.
Well, yeah,
which is why I don't buy most of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Field.
And you think this means he wins the Oscar?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I really don't know at this point. I'm gonna say Todd Field though.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm sticking with Daniels. All right, here we go.
Thanks.
Actress.
Kate.
It's probably just Kate, right?
Just Kate. I think we can.
I did throw out. They could do a weird Emma Thompson because they're racist and she's like the only other white person.
No, that would be interesting. Like I'd like that actually.
Me too. I think it would be a fun choice.
It would be an interesting choice, yeah. And I would put a number 3 right now. Like Daniel Deadwell doesn't make any sense. Neither do 5 or 6. So, like, I'd put her below Michelle Yeoh probably.
If Emma Thompson won here, then my God, I don't think Kate would win the Oscar. But she's gonna win here.
So. Yes,
I like your idea, Sam, of her her just like trying to get canceled in all of her speeches and self-sabotage.
Yeah, but I don't know how far she's gonna go with that.
Yeah.
But she's winning easily.
Yeah, she's probably just winning. Like she's just winning. I was just playing devil's advocate. Kate Blanchett, we can all agree. Okay, here's the fun one. Yeah. Butler.
I think Farrell.
Yeah.
I'm going Butler.
A little bit of a hope diction because they did give it to Rami Malek and they did give it to Will Smith. So like you never know, but they also Hopkins and they gave it to Chiwetel Ejiofor. So sometimes it's like it's up in the air. Whoever wins this, if Butler wins here, I will predict him to win the Oscar. If Farrell wins this, I don't know. If Fraser wins this, then I'm definitely predicting him to win the Oscar.
But in my argument for why I think Butler is still the number 1 for the Oscar is that out of these 3, who is the most likely to win both BAFTA and SAG?
Austin.
Butler. Yeah.
Austin Butler. I
still think it's going to be more interesting.
But I think that he wins at least one. He wins at least one.
I don't think he wins SAG though. I'm still holding on to the belief that Brendan Fraser will take SAG.
I think Brendan Fraser will win the SAG.
And I think he'll make a big speech, and that will carry him over to an eventual Oscar. Yeah, that is my prediction. So
I just think Butler.
I think Colin is going to win here because I don't think he's ever won a BAFTA. And Benedict Cumberbatch had won a BAFTA. So
yeah, I mean,
I've been with Jack on this since like July. Butler's Malik, okay, and that even fits in with like him losing like him losing 1-2 Fraser. Like I don't know, it makes so much sense because like Christian Bale won one of them, the big prosthetics thing. Like it makes so much sense to me. I think he wins SAG, and then I think everybody's going to try to say Colin Farrell, and then Butler's just going to win here.
Maybe.
But Fraser's got just a better narrative, and I do think narrative is important.
I don't think they care about narrative.
Fraser's going to win at SAG, but if Fraser wins SAG and what's his name, Colin wins BAFTA, then I think Colin's going to win the Oscar.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do, because the lack of a Best Picture nomination for The Whale will hurt him. Because listen, if Austin wins SAG, which makes perfect sense, then that's
right.
Just gonna happen.
He's just gonna win. Yeah. It doesn't even matter.
That's what I'm saying. I think come at SAG rather than here. Like I think Colin Farrell can win here and not win the Oscar.
Yeah. I don't know. This is the most interesting of the acting races, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, there's also this.
Yeah. Honestly, I've been considering it.
You texted me this the other day. You were just like, you sent me a GIF of Bill Nye and was like, "Win?" ?
If Bill Nye wins here, then I'm predicting who wins the SAG to the Oscar.
Yeah, absolutely. But see you later, Alex. But yeah. Thank you, but I'm gonna be stubborn.
Yeah.
Farrell isn't the kind of performance to win IMO. Fraser's film isn't the Best Picture. Ta-da! I agree with Jack.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they all feel like they could be winners.
I don't know.
Farrell would be a weird winner, though. Farrell would be like a weird winner.
Wouldn't. He would be an amazing, deserving.
No,
winner.
he's my
favorite.
He's going
for more subtle performance. He's my favorite. Yeah,
of these three. But like
I think
he's going for a more subtle performance. And I feel like if any branch is going to take up a more subtle performance, it would be BAFTA.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, as far as like the Oscar though for Farrell would be really weird to me.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it comes down to SAG. So Colin Farrell can win here.
Also, a reminder that Colin Farrell is the only SAG actor nominee that's also an ensemble nominee. Fraser and Butler aren't.
That would be true. Yeah,
Colin is.
That doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't matter. But like, when was the last time, aside from a sweep, when that happened?
An actor
at SAG, because like Bohemian Rhapsody got ensemble, The Theory of Everything got ensemble.
Yeah.
Butler comparison, like those movies got into ensemble, and Elvis didn't when it kind of was like I thought it was going to.
Yeah, I thought Elvis was getting as well. Because King Richard got in, Ma Rainey's got in. Did Joker get ensemble? No, that was a sweep.
No, but that was a sweep.
Yeah.
I mean, did Fences get ensemble or was Denzel a sweep? Or no?
No, I think Fences got ensemble.
Did it?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting then.
It makes it tough, but I think here I'm just gonna stick with my predict. I've been predicting Colin Farrell to win the Oscar forever, and recently it's really been a question. But I'm just gonna stick with it for now because I don't want to just drop it until if BAFTA doesn't give it.
Well,
to him.
I'm also the same way with Butler. I've been predicting Butler for like 8 months now.
Yeah,
so.
and I've been predicting Fraser for about 8 months.
Yeah. So we're going for 3 different things here, or Thomas, are you saying Farrell?
No, I'll be saying Colin Farrell wins here. Yeah,
Farrell wins here, but we're saying 3 different things for the Oscars. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's okay. Cool. Well, watch it just be Bill Nye.
I love.
I wouldn't, but
or Paul Mescal. Imagine if it's Paul Mescal.
Well, that won't happen, but that would be great.
Yeah.
Best performance of the lineup. Okay, supporting actress. I think it's Condon here.
Agreement with Gold Derby. Yeah. I sort of expected BAFTA to be number 1 here, but no, I do think Kerry Condon wins.
I am going to say Angela because I think that she's just going to sweep. However, if Condon wins here, I still will not predict her for the Oscar. I think she could upset, but I'm not going to predict her. I think Angela's going to win.
It opens the door. But I mean, because like we talk about Stallone, and
Mark Rylance.
Thank you.
But
Stallone
again,
Rylance and like Close and Coleman.
Very different.
I agree.
Bassett is stronger than all of them. It might be Carrie, but I'm just going to predict Angela until she loses. That's my theory.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine.
People did that last year with Will Smith, and he never lost. So
that's perfectly fine. I mean, I'm gonna say Condon, and I don't know what I'm saying for the.
I'm just gonna say this because Bassett's definitely winning SAG. When she wins SAG, she's gonna get on stage. Everyone's gonna stand up and cheer. If Angela makes an amazing, if she doesn't have her phone in her hand, she's gonna make this amazing speech. She's gonna dedicate it to Chadwick. Everyone's gonna get up again. The camera's gonna zoom in on people's faces sobbing, and that'll be it.
I do think she 100% wins the Oscar.
I still think that she wins the Oscar.
And the Oscars part to give it to a unknown Irish actress over the most black actress times who's never won.
Yeah, especially after snubbing the two black actors.
Mark Rylance.
I think this is but again, Sylvester Stallone didn't even get a BAFTA nomination. He didn't.
But I don't think Bassett would have gotten a BAFTA nomination if it wasn't juried. And I think that if
SAG didn't happen for Stallone.
Okay, that's fine. SAG, sure. But like I disagree with the BAFTA argument because I don't think Bassett would make it in under the old system, and I think that Stallone would have made it in under the new system. But that's just hypothetical.
But because Stallone didn't make SAG, that defies all I agree.
I'm really badly.
Also, Black Panther got nominated for 4 other awards at the Oscars and about a PGA nomination. Creed got 1 Oscar nomination.
I'm predicting Bassett for the Oscar. I'm just saying that this is not a locked up category like Ke Huy Quan. People are saying that this is a locked up category. It is not a lock. I would say that Bassett's probably the second strongest. But
I'd agree.
It isn't a lock.
Win the Oscar, so I'm just going to predict her.
That's fair. I just like BAFTA again. Could go for something more like Banshees because they clearly prefer they didn't like Black Panther really. This was the only nomination for Angela Bassett, so I don't know if it really makes sense.
I think it's like
for her to therefore win. Exactly. I feel like it's just more. It makes a bit more sense of BAFTA, especially to go for someone like Kerry Condon.
I think it's Rachel Weisz in The Favorite, like where she wins here. And overall, like I think that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So okay. Thomas and Eric saying Condon, Sam, you're saying Bassett here, but then we're also saying Bassett for the Oscar.
Yes.
Supporting actor. Okay, Ke Huy Quan. Moving on.
We can make it from this one.
Yeah, no, it's done.
It's done. Original screenplay. Okay.
This one's very interesting. I think it's Banshees as well. I think we do have Banshees here because I think it gets picture, and I think that's its path. Yeah. Picture, supporting actress, original screenplay,
an actor
as well. Even
Yeah. No,
if everything wins this here,
the Oscar.
Then it's so winning Best Picture.
It's then we have a CODA situation.
Yes,
where he takes BAFTA and WGA. Right.
I think we're all kind of clear on Banshees here.
Banshees probably winning here though. Like like Everything Everywhere is obviously going to win WGA, and it took Critics' Choice, but Banshees won Globe Screenplay, right?
Mm-hmm.
And having it here, so it'll be interesting. But going Banshees here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one. God.
I agree with Gold Derby.
I would as well.
So I'm just gonna throw out the 2 stats here. Okay. One is that a foreign language film has never won. Also, a war movie has never won. However,
why would it?
Every single BAFTA screenplay winner has been nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars.
Yeah. But then here's the thing. So we've got 2 stats there that seem pretty unbreakable. Therefore, I think we just look at the films themselves, and I think the film of living
makes more sense. The last time a the Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy won Best Adapted Screenplay at the BAFTAs over The Help and Moneyball.
Yeah,
and
there we go.
The Descendants won the Oscar.
Yeah.
And that was a top.
There we
3.
go. I think that means Living is more likely.
I'm predicting Living.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that just strengthens Living argument.
Yeah,
I think we
that's
films individually.
I could just see
and
them
Living
going for something.
much more of a screenplay.
Also, Kazuhiro Ishiguro, like he's been campaigning really hard.
Exactly.
And that movie was seen by British people especially.
It is just weird.
Yeah.
It is
Except
just
for Thomas.
weird. Except for Thomas,
Yeah.
he's a fake British person.
He's,
he hasn't been living yet.
apparently. I'll get around to it.
It's just weird to me because, like, I mean, All Quiet's like one adapted screen, like that. Remember when that won NBR?
Yeah, that was strange.
It doesn't
but it's not
matter.
gonna repeat.
I'm just
Exactly.
saying, it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that, like, All Quiet, like, I know I could just see them doing something. Like, imagine what if they just do like The Whale?
No.
Like,
No, they won't do the well. They didn't.
Samuel
love The
Hunter's
Whale
British. He's campaigning really hard. I mean, they liked it a lot more than the Oscars. They liked it more than anybody else.
They did seem to.
That
They did
doesn't
seem to.
matter. It's not going.
I know.
No.
I'm
It didn't
predicting
even
Living.
get picture
I'm just saying.
10.
I'm
If
just saying.
Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy won the BAFTA for adapted screenplay, then like Living is gonna win the BAFTA for adapted.
No, I agree. I'm
It's
predicting
also, like,
Living.
British, yeah.
fucking Shrek won this award.
Yeah.
The Last King of Scotland won this award, which like The Last King of Scotland, like so British. That movie didn't even get anything at the Oscars aside from actor. So
Yeah.
I think it's clear to me.
I should have specified that adapted screenplay pictures that was like for like the last 10 years, not ever.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
And they have gotten it right every year since Lion. So
but obviously they're.
I think it is just Living.
I
We'll
think
see
it's
if they
just
get it
Living.
Yeah.
What if Living wins the Oscar?
Living is the best one here, I think. So I would have voted for it.
The Quiet Girl. The
The
Quiet Girl.
Quiet. I'd vote for Quiet Girl. Yeah.
I vote for the Quiet Girl.
A second for me. But yeah, I mean, I can understand why like it's not like any of the other ones.
It's also like the adaptation, and like there's like Kurosawa, I think,
Yeah,
is like for the
exactly.
nomination. Yeah,
It just
Okay.
makes a lot more sense than something like All
I'm
Quiet
fine
on the
with
Western
that.
Front. Like, why
Yeah.
would the
I'm fine
BAFTAs
with
go
Living.
for that?
I'm fine with Living. I'm fine with Living.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so weird though. I don't. Okay, cinematography.
all
I
quiet.
All
do think
Quiet.
this is just Quiet. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
Since
easy.
Top
Well,
Gun
because
got
even
stopped at the Oscar.
BSC even went with All Quiet. Like I think All Quiet's just sweeping the rest of the season.
Yeah,
It
We'll
does
see what
eventually,
ASC
yeah.
does, but like we'll see what ASC does. ASC
I mean,
could
they
still go for
could go
Top Gun.
for Top Gun. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, I think ASC still goes for Top Gun because I feel like All Quiet like makes sense as an Oscar winner. It would only be Elvis if they just like really loved it, but they usually go with like the big movie.
Yeah.
and
Well,
cinematography.
if Warner Brothers is smart and they have started this push to be the first female cinematography winner,
yeah, I feel like
Netflix
it's
should have
not
done
gonna be
that
a strong
last year
enough
with Ari
narrative.
Wegner. I
I
agree,
don't
but
think
like
that'd be a strong narrative.
Netflix just didn't even try with that last year. So Warner Brothers did put out, as soon as she got nominated, they put out a featurette. Like they are trying
Yeah.
with that a little bit. They are trying a little bit. I could see Elvis winning ASC, which would then make it a race between Elvis and All Quiet.
yeah, but then
But
I'd still,
as of now,
predict.
I'd still predict
All
All Quiet. I would
I
still
would as
predict
well.
All
I
Quiet.
feel like they're giving enough text to Elvis anyway, so like I feel like
yeah,
they
and
wouldn't
also
try.
that movie just feels like a cinematography winner. Like if
Yes,
you
and
watch it,
Elvis'
Yeah.
cinematography isn't good. So
No,
it would be weird, and it didn't even get a BAFTA nomination for cinematography. Like when was the last time that happened?
wait, what? What are you saying?
Oh, it did. Oh, I didn't
It's
even realize
right in front of you. It's on the screen.
That was stupid.
You're the most awake person here, but it's okay. But no, this is All Quiet. This is All Quiet.
yeah,
Imagine they go for Top Gun though. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Or like Empire of Light. What if
my favorite for Empire of Light, and they could.
they could?
That's not out of the realm of possibility. Yeah,
It's All Quiet for
Scary.
now. Okay, costumes.
Elvis.
I think this is
Elvis.
Elvis. Yeah, I think this is one of the tech wins.
but it should be
Yeah.
what number 3 is. That should be the
Miss
winner.
Harris.
Yes.
I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that. Honestly,
it
I
should
wouldn't hate
win.
that.
It should win
It
everything.
could snub. It could snub. It could upset.
If Mrs. Harris won, then I'd predict it to win the Oscar.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't
No,
know.
I'm just saying that because I want it to happen and it's never going to.
Okay. Manifestation. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it
It'll
didn't win like
be
CDG
Elvis.
or anything. It'll be Elvis. I mean, and I
Yeah.
think we'll get to production design. I think Catherine Martin's just going to double.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
First,
Edit-
though,
And
film
no
editing. Top Gun.
It's just gonna be Top Gun.
Coined by coined by Cole and Justin. They like the engine movies. They like the racing movies.
They really do. They gave it to some driving documentary in 2011.
Yeah, Le Mans 66, I think. Yeah, and like they gave it to No Time to Die last year.
They gave it to Senna, which is literally a documentary film about a Brazilian.
Yeah.
So and they gave it to
Rush. Yeah, which wasn't even. Like, they gave it to Baby Driver too.
And No Time to Die.
Yeah. They love their racing movies. It's just Top Gun. None of these other things have
like Top Gun's winning the Oscar as well. It's not like we're going against the Oscar to make this prediction.
Because like also if you look at the Oscar, the only things with sound nominations are Top Gun and Elvis. So Top Gun's going to win here. It's going to win ASC drama. Everything Everywhere is probably going to win ASC comedy, but Top Gun's going to win ASC drama. It's going to win here, and it's going to win the Oscar.
Yep.
Indeed.
It has the sound nomination. So makeup and hair. I'm saying Elvis.
This is an interesting one. This is a very interesting one.
Like, I think Elvis is just going to sweep through production design, costumes, and makeup.
It'll probably be Elvis because I know the critics' choice are the critics' choice. But they gave it to Elvis, and they still gave Brendan Fraser Best Actor. However, the critics' choice gave it to the BAFTAs, gave it to The Eyes of Tammy Faye and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. But also, there was no other actor contender in either of those. So what am I saying? It's going to be Elvis.
It's going to be Elvis.
Yeah, I think this is just another one of the takes that goes to Elvis. Like, I could see it being The Whale. It does feel, again, it's like just more like a BAFTA thing to do. There's a sort of intangible idea of a BAFTA thing to do, but I do think that sort of fits that. But yeah, I would go Elvis at this stage.
Well, they love Baz Luhrmann. Like, they
love Baz Luhrmann. They didn't give him a director, but they still clearly loved Elvis. So.
And also people are trying to make arguments against in like productions and like they gave like Strictly Ballroom Best Production Design. Okay, they love Baz Luhrmann and they love Catherine Martin. It's taking production design, it's taking costumes, and it's taking makeup. Especially if Butler is winning actor, like I think here, Elvis win makeup.
Yeah, that does strengthen your argument.
And even if not, like I don't know. Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis.
Feels that way.
Okay. Matilda would be funny. Production design, as I just said, they gave Strictly Ballroom. They gave what I think Moulin Rouge. They gave production design. Like they gave Romeo and Juliet best production design. I think they didn't do Great Gatsby, but they gave all of his other movies in collaborations with Catherine Martin production design.
However, if it isn't Elvis, it'll be All Quiet and not Babylon, and that's my take.
I agree. Here, yes. At the Oscars. At the Oscars, well, I don't even know about the Oscars because I don't think like this is my argument why I think Elvis is going to win production design and costumes at the Oscars is because I don't think that as non-Best Picture nominees, Babylon and Black Panther are going to win more than one Oscar.
Maybe
no,
and I just think that Babylon's winning score, and then
Black Panther's winning.
Yeah. Interesting. Jack's saying he's going All Quiet here. I think
he did win. Yeah. I don't know. Elvis just. I mean, we're predicting Elvis for a lot of texts. I think this is just one of them that comes.
But I don't think All Quiet is impossible here. That's what
I'm here. I don't think it's
the Oscar either, to be honest. So
no, I don't either. So
also, Pinocchio is a really fun nomination.
Yeah.
The Batman nomination is weird because I couldn't see any of the sets. But,
what production design? It was like a black screen.
Yeah, black screen behind them. That lighting. Except when they put up a flare, then we were able to see them briefly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But
I like that.
Yeah. This comment here. Can you highlight the most recent one?
What one?
It's saying I'm going All Quiet 1917 one.
Yeah, that's what I just had that pulled up.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was nominated in the 5. So
yeah, but like I'm just saying, like with what everybody's saying, as far as like they like old Hollywood movies and stuff, like Elvis does that.
It does.
Like Elvis also does old Hollywood production design.
I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna say this personally, like it's ridiculous that people that would vote for anything besides Babylon here.
Yeah, no, agree.
That's absurd.
That would be my pick, obviously. Yeah.
Obviously, our personal picks are Babylon because, like, Jesus. Wasn't ADG supposed to happen today? I thought, or maybe that's or I think it's happening like literally right now.
Yeah.
I think it's happening literally as we're speaking.
Right.
So
Okay.
if we have any updates on that before the end of the stream, we'll bring those up because that could be interesting. Because Elvis and Babylon and All Quiet, I think, are all competing in period. So,
okay. Yeah. That is okay.
That's interesting. Score.
I think this is just Babylon.
Please, God.
Yeah.
If
nervously,
if you exist and you're up there, Babylon.
It should be.
Yeah. I think it will be.
I think so too. But if it's not, then I'm literally gonna slit somebody's throat. Like that.
I will be violent.
I will be violent.
Careful of YouTube TOS. But I will be violent if Babylon doesn't win. Hypothetically.
That was a joke, YouTube. I didn't know.
Yeah, YouTube, chill out. Watch me get banned for that. But it got the Oscar. It's fine. I mean, it was well shot. It was well shot, I think. Even though, Sam, I can't get out of your head what you said about how the entire movie looks like it's from the
I'm gonna show that right now.
Okay, show it because it's actually really funny.
How do I show this though?
I don't know, but the 0.5 lens on the iPhone camera.
It's showing on me, but that 0.5 lens right there.
Yeah,
that is what Bardo is shot like.
If you have it,
it's
I see.
Yeah,
if you have an iPhone
out instead of normal,
it doesn't make it bad.
In the movie
I still like the Bardo cinematography, but I can't get that out of my head now.
Yeah,
I think it's funny.
No,
but yeah, also this is disgraceful that Amsterdam was shortlisted over Bardo. Lubezki's style does not work with David O. Russell. I don't know.
No, that film was just ugly.
Sound is interesting. Gold Derby seems to think it's all quiet. Thoughts here?
I would still lean Top Gun. I'd still lean Top Gun.
I'm gonna agree with Gold Derby.
Okay.
They gave it to they've done some weird things here.
Yeah.
They gave it to The Revenant.
Right.
So I'm predicting All Quiet for that.
I'm also going to go All Quiet because this is what our third
it
thing
went over Mad Max Fury Road. So
yeah. So the engine movies don't always take sound,
but editing, of course.
Yeah, but
editing,
I feel
of course, is the engine movies.
Since Top Gun is a sound to the sweeper and editing sweeper, I don't know why that stops here at BAFTA. Why would BAFTA not recognize?
Because BAFTA's weird with sound though, and they also don't tie together sound and editing that frequently. Actually,
no, they don't.
But they are both sweeping their categories.
To be fair, so is Mad Max. And, Jack also brings up 1917. They like war movies.
Yeah.
I could see it. I kind of want to go All Quiet. I'm still predicting Top Gun for the Oscar. I kind of want to say All Quiet. Well, that's also this point right here. Is it just going to be cinematography and international? I think it takes cinematography, sound, and international.
I agree.
Cinematography, sound, and international. I think it wins 3.
No, I guess All Quiet does make sense, probably.
So, yeah. Do Tar, though. That's the best choice here. That's what I would go for.
Yeah. Anything but Avatar.
So this is obviously everything ever. No.
This is just Avatar. Another one we can just move on.
Yep. Okay. Who are these people right here? Who are the 16 people that think the Batman's going to win?
I don't know.
Or the 48 that think it.
I don't know.
Best casting. Okay. They never go with the same. So
they never go with what I predict.
Well, okay, so this category's been around for 3 years. It went Rocks. Well, it went Joker, then it went Rocks, and then it went with West Side Story, I think. Right?
I'm gonna say.
So none of those movies were nominated for SAG Ensemble.
I'm gonna just say Elvis because
that's what I'm predicting.
Yeah,
well, no, that's what I'm predicting because it was nominated for SAG Ensemble. And if you think about the casting, Roxy was finding the kids, West Side Story is recasting these roles, Joker is finding somebody to play Joker. I feel like Elvis is similar.
But also Joker. Casting Michelle Yeoh and Ke Huy Quan.
But I'm going everywhere.
But it got SAG. But it got SAG. And
that's true. But also why is Triangle of Sadness? Oh no, why is All Quiet?
I mean, All Quiet did get 2 acting noms, to be fair. So
I guess, but like, I don't know.
They got 1 acting nom. They got 1 acting nom.
Didn't it get supporting actor as well?
No, it was long listed, but that was literally the one long list that they didn't do.
Everything but actor. If I were him, I would feel shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything but comer.
And yes, you're right. Rox is so underrated. That movie I'm sorry, but Bucky Backray should have won the BAFTA that year for Best Actress. She was better than Frances and Vanessa. No, actually wrong. Alfre Woodard should have, because they nominated
Alfre Woodard is great.
They nominated her for Clemency. But I honestly thought that they were going to give it to Bucky Backray for a hot minute. But
I mean, honestly, with what I don't know, actress is always chaotic here. So I mean, Joanna Scanlon Lester. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be shocked.
I don't think we should trust Kate.
I would be shocked if Emma Thompson won. Like,
Emma
I would
Thompson
be shocked.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Because the Baptists are also racist. So like, racist plus British.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Emma Thompson. That's a brother.
No, it's Kate. It's Kate. But yeah. Okay. No, I'm predicting Elvis.
Ana de Armas.
Oh my god, that would be another violent reaction.
Oh god.
Yes. Wow.
Sam, I think that you would parrot. Like, I think that you would actually like disintegrate.
If she won either BAFTA or SAG, I think something would happen. Like
something would happen.
Yeah.
Like
I think you'd hear a scream from across the globe.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. It would be the scream heard around the world. You would not be like, I would call you immediately.
Literally the worst winner that this category would ever see.
We do think that she's the worst nominee ever. So yeah.
And
and yes, Zoe Love. Send Zoe Love. Okay. Here we go. Casting's so weird, but yeah, I'm saying Elvis.
Elvis.
I'm gonna have to I think it's like I don't think we should back predict off the SAG. Like, it's got the biggest cast. It's got the most nominations in acting from that. So
that's fair. Okay, here it's Pinocchio, right?
Yeah,
it should be.
Right.
It should be. Like, it got productions like. It got productions like.
When it was nominated, when it was just 4. Like, why is it 4?
It's so weird. It's so weird.
Same. I'm erasing myself.
Yeah, that's the appropriate for YouTube TOS way that we can play.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what would have been 5? Like The Amazing Maurice or something? Which I kid you not has been playing at my local AMC.
It could have been
playing at mine too.
That's been playing for 3 months. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't understand. Just like Luck, that Apple TV movie played for 5 months at my AMC. God. I don't know why. Wow. I don't know why. But yeah. There's royalty in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna. This would be my reaction, like my friend Valentina, if Ana de Armas won anything.
Lovely.
Yeah. It would be funny if like Puss in Boots won though. It'd be funny.
It should win.
I prefer it to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
I prefer all of them. It's the best.
No, it should be Marcel. No, Marcel.
I'd say Marcel.
I rated Puss in Boots: The Last Wish a higher rating on Letterboxd than Citizen Kane and The Godfather. So I hope that people like.
You said that you would put that in your picture 10. You said that you would
why
put
not?
That in your
and it deserves a nomination for adapted screenplay too. It's literally the best thing that's ever happened.
I don't understand this.
No, like it was good. It was one of the better animated films of the year.
It would make my personal 5. It's my 4th favorite of the year. It's just behind Mad God, Marcel, and the other one that I liked.
Apollo 10.5.
Apollo 10.5. Thank you. I'm very tired. Mad God, Marcel, Apollo 10.5, and then I put Puss in Boots number 4. But like, I don't know. It just cracked the top 100 of all time on Letterboxd. It's about to pass the 7th seal.
Yeah, it's higher than a lot of really.
It's higher than a lot of movies.
Really acclaimed films. Yeah, I need to relook at this because it keeps going up.
It just got it to number 100. Okay, documentary.
Yeah, it's 100. It's higher than the following films: The Shining, Queen in the Rain, All About Eve, 8.5, The 400 Blows. Bicycle Thieves, Lawrence of Arabia, all that jazz, Dr. Strangelove, Casablanca, exactly.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. Amadeus, okay, that might be a little much. but it's higher than.
No, just Amadeus. Yeah, that's where it crosses the line.
That's where it's on the line because it's better than all of those other movies.
Yeah.
No, Singing in the Rain and 400 Blows, that's crazy. I know it's literally about to pass the Seventh Seal, which is funny because it's like kind of parodying Seventh Seal.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Sure,
documentary. I think Puss in Boots is like kind of parodying Seventh Seal. Like it's like a fight with death. Like Seventh Seal like kind of invented that idea.
Why is Moon Age Daydream one? Because
it got longlisted because
it's
British. It's British and it got longlisted for sound, I think.
Yeah, I also don't think they go for all the Beauty and the Bloodshed. I don't think they go for top two. I think
it'll be Navalny.
I think
it could be Navalny. I feel like Navalny will win, as we said, DJ, PJ. I think it will win those. I think Fire of Love sort of makes more sense for the BAFTA thing.
I would say all the
Fire of Love is kind of the dark horse at the Oscars because they've been holding
exactly. I still think that could.
I have gotten so many emails this week telling me to go to Film at Center to go to see that movie. I really think that they're really trying to get people to see it, and like they have given it to like nature documentaries. So I do think
Fire Love. I think the top two are Fire Love and Navalny. All That Breathes could also be Random Dark Horse because that's British as well.
Oh, I guess
but I'm predicting
that's also very famous. Yeah, I'm predicting Navalny. I think it'll be a name check, but I think Fire Love is number two. I don't see Moon Age Daydream.
No,
I don't think
it should win. Like it should win.
No, All the Beauty should win.
But yeah, no, I agree with this. Navalny gets this, it gets PGA, it gets DGA, and it gets Oscar. Like I think Navalny just becomes a thing, which Thomas and I said was going to happen in like February of last year.
Yes. Yeah.
And then we gave up on it. But yeah. So it just makes sense.
I'll be going Fire of Love then. And I still think
I think that can happen.
Takes PGA, DJ, and then the eventual
But like,
Oscar.
please, if All the Bloodshed wins here, like I'll cry. I need that to happen. I really want that to win the Oscar. Like Moon Age Daydream is my favorite in this category, but I really want All the Beauty and Bloodshed to win the Oscar. So okay, well, all quiet. Moving on.
Yeah. I mean, Decision Tree got the director. The Quiet Girl got the screenplay.
I think this is the toughest category to predict.
Corsage. It is wild to me that like All Quiet still hasn't actually won an international prize.
I know.
Like Argentina in 1985 won one, and then RRR won Critics' Choice.
RRR Critics' Choice, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that was a bit weird, but this should be its first, hopefully.
Yeah, should be. British film, Banshees.
Like if they don't go for the smaller stuff here, if
they don't go
for the contender.
Well, I do have to say, in 2005, they gave it to Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit over The Constant Gardener and Pride and Prejudice, which, first of all, it is so much better than those two movies. So obviously it won. And second of all, like just what a great choice.
Whoa. No. Pride and Prejudice. Hold up for just a second, Sam.
What?
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
No, Pride and Prejudice.
I'm sorry, Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit is the best.
Not better than Pride and Prejudice.
It absolutely is.
Okay. I don't.
The production, the creativity, all of it. It's so much better.
Or that Pride and Prejudice is like kind of perfect. There's also that factor as well. Yeah, it kind of is. Like it kind of is. It's kind of like one of the best ensembles of the year.
Okay.
Kind of like you're kind of wrong here. You know.
Do not look at my Letterboxd review for that movie.
Wow. Okay.
Anyways,
Mom and Dad are fighting. But Thomas is the little British child.
Yeah. Little British child.
Okay, this is Banshees. Rising Star.
I don't know. It could be any of them.
McCormick.
It literally could be anyone.
I think it's McCormick though. I mean, he was the only one nominated this year, so.
I guess.
Yeah.
Wasn't Ariana DeBose nominated?
Yeah, I mean that doesn't matter, but like, how are we gonna predict that?
And so was the nomination theory doesn't make sense. Cody Smith-McPhee and Ariana DeBose were nominated last year and lost. But none of these nominees make sense.
I'm going Naomi Aki. I feel like she is present.
Naomi Aki already has a BAFTA in a competitive category. So, like, I don't understand that.
I don't know how she's a rising star.
Yeah.
I know. Daryl McCormick just makes the most sense to me. I just love Pride and Prejudice and Atonement, and that is it. I love it. I think he's a bad director for everything else. But anyways.
God.
This is the other one. This is voted on by the public. So
Yeah.
who is the most popular?
Yeah, I feel like Naomi Aki's more known. I feel like Darren
She was in
McCormack's
Star Wars. She was in Star
like
Wars.
one of the lesser known ones. Like Emma Mackey, Amy Lee Wood, they are known, to be fair.
Amy Lou
more
Wood
so
could
than
be.
Naomi Aki.
Thomas,
Yeah.
you're British. Who's like the most who do you see talking? Who are people talking about on the streets? Out of these,
On the street, that they're talking about, I would say either 2 or 3. I'd say Amy Lee Wood or Naomi Aki would be the most popular in Britain. Like, no one knows who Darren McCormack is. That's the thing. No one knows who he is.
I'm gonna say Amy.
Yeah.
Zach saying Emma Mackey. Okay.
I don't know.
How are we supposed to predict this category?
I have no clue.
I don't know. This is a very pointless prediction. Yeah. It just it will probably be Sheila. Yeah, Sheila Atten. But yeah, I'll go Amy Lee Wood as well, just based off of talk on the street. So
all right.
Talk on the street.
Yeah, all the British people, they're talking about actresses on the street.
They are.
All of England is gay.
Strange, pretty strange.
All of England is gay. That's what we've learned. They all just talk about actresses on the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are our BAFTA predictions. That's all of them.
Are we not going to predict outstanding debut by a British writer director?
Oh, sorry, Gold Derby didn't have that. Charlotte Wells.
Yeah, it's almost like it's Charlotte Wells.
Yeah, that's weird. The Gold Derby doesn't have that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's not true. No, definitely all of England's gay. Okay.
Okay.
BAFTA predictions though, those were fun.
Yeah. As well.
Any final thoughts before we head to the night? What are we feeling the most confident about, least confident about?
I would place money on Kehu Kwam.
Yeah, he's obviously honestly, I have to say he's kind of the only one out of the major categories that I'm like really confident in.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
Like Banshee's original screenplay, if you're going for one that's a bit more of an open race, but I feel fairly confident about it. BAFTA, I'd say that one as well.
Yeah.
Like I feel fairly comfortable that BAFTA will go for Banshees.
Yeah.
I could still see them going for some weird though. I mean, if Field wins director and Blanchett takes actress.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. Thomas?
The
royal family. Who's coming?
Who's coming?
Obviously not the Queen.
No, I think it will just be Kate and William probably.
Okay.
I don't think anyone else would.
All right.
Well, none of the big ones anyway. I mean, I don't follow the royal family, so fucking who cares?
All right. Well, least confident, basically everything. Like the BAFTAs, they're going to be interesting.
Yeah.
They're going to be really interesting.
Sure will be.
Least confident director.
Yeah. That's a weird one. Chat, if you guys chat, if you guys have questions, let us know and we can answer questions. We'll stay on for a couple more minutes. But we can take questions if you have them.
Also, the lineup for actress is so much better than the Oscar lineup.
Yeah, I mean it is. Yeah, like
with
I like Michelle Williams. She wouldn't be in my 5 though. So, and you are missing things like Deadweiler in your Oscars 5. So,
and also Emma Thompson is such a good choice. Like
it's fun as a
imagine if the Oscars 5 was this minus Ana de Armas.
I don't know.
It would be one of the best lineups.
Emma Thompson, Viola. Like I mean Viola would probably be the weak link, but like that's
I
don't know. Still, like I'd put Michelle Williams in over Viola Davis probably, but.
I would not.
Well, I know you like her.
Hated Michelle Williams in that movie.
Well,
do it. Trevor joined the Field Nation. My favorite possible narrative is Tar, Field, Blanchett win here, and then Field wins DGA. Just watch the collective management. Yeah.
This guy kidnapped all DGA members.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's going to be.
There we go. Insider information right there.
Yeah. Is ADG going on right now though? I don't know.
Nobody knows
if that is happening. and nobody knows. I think Maverick is there, but I'm not sure. And then DGA starts in like 5 minutes.
Oh, I think ADG starts in like an hour.
Oh, is ADG later? Okay, never mind then.
Wait,
What,
all right.
running concurrently with DGA?
Now I'm curious.
Yeah. Surely you wouldn't run at the same time as DGA.
I mean, they're happening on the same night, so I'm not sure. But anyways, ADG and DGA tonight. ADG will be interesting.
There's one is 7 p.m. PT, which is ADG, and the other DGA is 8 p.m. Pacific. So both start
so they're for an hour and 2 hours. So ADG is in an hour and DGA is in 2 hours.
2 hours,
okay.
Yeah.
So those are a lot later then. Yeah. So ADG will be interesting, whether that is Babylon or Elvis or All Quiet in period.
Yeah.
And then because Black Panther is obviously going to win fantasy sci-fi.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't tell us what that would result in. Yeah, but no, I think we still be interesting. I think it'll be Elvis. I think it should just be Elvis.
Absolutely. Yeah. Roberto's ADG and an hour DG in 2 hours. Yeah. Sam, you have a fan.
You.
But and then DGA tonight. I mean, 3-horse race. I think.
Yeah.
Like 2, and then Tudfield is like, nipping at their hoofs. And it's interesting. You need to say this is a good show. Thank you. And I think this is probably the end of the show. Those are our BAFTA predictions. Thomas and I will be doing BAFTA reactions tomorrow, but and then SAG next week. Sam is welcome back if he's available. Sam, is there anything that you want to plug?
No, just Twitter, and that's kind of it. I mean, you can check me on the YouTube account Backlot Banner, where I occasionally do reviews, and you can see my reaction to the Oscar nominations, which is it's a pretty big reaction. I was really screaming.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to continue to do a really, really loud reaction every year because it's kind of.
I know.
It's fun. It's fun. We enjoy it, as evident. But okay, we're
okay, right. So is that how we end the show?
I think that's how we end the. Sam was I think that's how we end the show. Sam might be back for another threesome, and we we'll see you guys then. Bye, guys. We can do BAFTA. Yeah, not live reaction, not live stream, but we'll react to the BAFTAs. All right, see you later, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.